Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's video demonstration of the module assignment. In this week we will be working on floor plans. So I would ask that you please go back, review the lecture information for getting confirmed on what we're trying to accomplish in this assignment. Also review the textbook information and the information provided on Canvas about the assignment. It would also be helpful at this stage to print out the assignment in its various informational forms, one being the format sheet and the second being the reference plan that we'll be using. So in this, and these plans here will be at 1/8 inch, and so it's listed right here. We will be doing is we will be taking those plans and enlarging them to 1/4 inch. So they're going to come out much larger. And these drawings will be used later on throughout the semester in making the various drawings that we're going to do for the future assignments. So as has been mentioned in previous assignments, please take time to set up your drawing station with the appropriate tools, materials, and equipment as needed for the assignment. Please make sure that you watch this video and maybe take notes as you're watching it so that you'll remember certain things that are underscored in this video and then in future installments of this floor plan video series that we're doing. Also, before starting, view the video that has been provided for you on Canvas about reading and understanding scale, the scale tool or the architectural scale that we'll be using. The videos is well done. Normally I would be instructing this in a live class, but it's more difficult to do this this way. So we've provided a video. Please do review that, and that should be very helpful in mastering the requirements for scaling the assignment, both in measurement and in drawing. Now, a few words about this week's video. First of all, as mentioned previously, we will be working on orthographic drawings. We will be working on these drawings for the next 4 weeks. And so this information is very important. The drawings you do this week will be used next week and the following week, and in fact for the next 10 weeks. So it is important that the information that you create in these drawings is safeguarded and protected. So please do put this information in a portfolio or in some protected location, because again, you will be using exactly this drawing next week and the following week and almost all the way through the rest of the semester. So it's important that you safeguard this information. Also, the primary goal of this assignment is to understand how to use the scale effectively, and then how to then draw with the same tool but in a different modulation of the scale. So we will be drawing in 1/8 inch scale here. I'm sorry, we will be measuring in 1/8 inch scale. Again, measuring with 1/8 inch and drawing with the 1/4 inch scale here. Now last week, or in the last assignment, we got to look at the modules or the units that we used in 1/4 inch units. But now we're actually measuring very precisely with the scale tool, and then with that we will be using the information that we acquire in the measurement side at an 1/8 inch to create 1/4 inch drawings. And you'll see the demonstration as it proceeds. Now, the idea on this is that after we've measured and we've done a mock-up, we're going to end up drawing a finished quality drawing. And so you'll see the work that I do in the first set of videos as being rather quick and probably pretty loose. So the idea on this is that after you have solved the requirements for the drawing and drawn it in a rough out or a block out, as we might call it, then what we were going to want you to do is then to reorient that sheet underneath and do a tracing over it with your best quality drawings that you can for this assignment, because in the end it's about producing quality work. So having said that, we're also going to need you to provide all the information that is provided on the drawing, and that will be title information, north arrow, and scale. Now remember, I'm going to say this again, this drawing is at 1/8 inch. Do not copy the word 1/8 inch onto the finished work, because it'll be 1/4 inch scale. So be very conscious of what you're working on here. So there will also, this information will also need to be placed on a title block. And so even though you can't see it, well, you can see part of it here, I've created a template for myself. I suggest you do the same thing. The template will be something that you can, since the formatting of this drawing will be repeated multiple times throughout the semester, taking a few minutes to create this template at this scale will be very helpful. So think about that. Also, do remember that our goal is a high quality finished set of drawings for both the ground floor and the second floor. So you're going to be doing 2 drawings. And again, we'll be covering this in the later installments of this demonstration video. So as we get ready to start, please pay close attention to the details that are being underscored in the subsequent videos here. They are important, and the accuracy of your drawing and the correctness of your drawing moving forward will be very important for subsequent drawings. The drawings that you will be doing here will be like last week, 11 by 17. Even though the example is 8.5 by 11, we're not doing it at 8.5 by 11. We're doing them at 11 by 17. And so this is the correct size for the format that we'll be working in. Additionally, we will not be in landscape orientation. We're going to be in portrait orientation. That means that the drawing will be tall as opposed to being wide. So please make sure that you orient yourself correctly. It is in a portrait orientation, not in a landscape, which would be horizontal. So vertical is what we're using here, vertical orientation, and that is the portrait orientation. Okay, as I mentioned, please do take a few minutes and look at making for yourself a template, and that should speed you up for this assignment and others in the future. So please consider that. Now, as I close this week's preview of the assignment, I want you to pay close attention to the following installments of the videos, and please make sure that you have set yourself up with all the materials, all the tools, and all the equipment as we've done in previous instructions and videos. Now, when I return in that next part of the video, we will actually be drawing and starting the assignment. So until then, I'll say so long for now, and we will see you very soon. Thank you, and so long.